But I want to ask you to please give our first storyteller a huge round of applause, Alondra.
I was in PE class, playing basketball. I screamed to my friend, "I'm open, I'm open!" He passed the ball and scored. At the moment, the win felt like a great accomplishment. But little did I know that was only a small achievement compared to what came. I got an email notification on my phone, the email that changed it all. My parents have always told me that it would be hard for me to attend college because I'm undocumented. My dad, with a look of disappointment and almost like it hurt him to say it, would repeat to me, "Mija, I don't think you will have that opportunity. I just don't think we could afford it, especially in your situation." There were times where my friends would talk about what universities they wanted to apply and how they could not wait for the college experience. In these times, I'm not gonna lie, it felt degrading to know that I would never get to be involved in those conversations because as far as I knew, those opportunities were not available to me. I did not let that stop me though. I continued to work hard in hopes that my hard work would be noticed someday. Come September 10th, 2023, my senior year of high school, my parents told me that we would be moving houses and therefore I would be moving schools. Yeah. Everything was so fast from one day to another. I was leaving behind what I thought was home. It was devastating, not only because I was scared to fail at making new friends, but because I was leaving behind people that I had known for years. My friends would say, "Girl, this is so out of nowhere. Why did you not tell us?" And I remember as I stood there looking at them with sadness in my eyes, the times when we would talk about graduating together. "I know," I said. "I'm not sure either. It was fast for me too." I had known that my parents were looking to buy a house, but I did not think it would be so soon, not to mention my senior year. That's a drastic change considering how I would only have 8 months to make new friends at the new school. I had so many things going through my mind. Will they like me? Or I hope I don't embarrass myself. It even got to the point where I would say, maybe I should just shut myself out and not talk to anyone. The moment that thought of shutting out came to my head, I knew it wasn't good. I felt scared. Life could not get any worse, I thought to myself. Once my family moved into our new home, I continued my senior year at Jacobs High School. The first day, I'm not gonna lie, was actually a great day. I know, not exactly what you would hear about moving schools, but it was. I met 2 of my friends that same day, and since then we have become very close. One of them even goes to college with me today. Anyway, I became very close to my sociology teacher, who tried her best to convince me to join AVID, which is a college preparedness class that gets high schoolers ready for college after graduating. I did not see a point in being in these types of classes since I didn't think college was in my future. My sociology teacher didn't think the same though. She was technically begging me to join the program. She would try to convince me every day by saying, "I just see how well you work, how organized you are, and all the potential." Or, "You have so much potential. I feel like you just have to see it yourself." Even my friend, who was like her messenger, reminded me every day to consider joining the program. As soon as I walked into our class, she would ask, "Have you joined AVID yet?" And just like every day she would ask me, every day I would answer, "No, I'm not even going to be able to go to college, so why should I join?" Unfortunately, that didn't make her quit. As much as I would say no, she continued to ask. This badgering went on for about 2 months until I said, "Fine, I'll join. What's the harm of trying anyway?" I decided to mention to Miss Freeze, my AVID and sociology teacher, about my situation. "Miss Freeze, I just want to let you know that I'm undocumented, so I don't think it's worth it to apply." Miss Freeze says, "Well, I believe you're wrong. I have 2 students who graduated, are undocumented, and are currently in college." And just like that, with that one sentence, she gave me hope. I answered, "Really?" The butterflies in my stomach could not control themselves. It was like everything I had once dreamed of was finally not out of reach. It was 3 months of constant pressure. Will I get accepted? My classmates are getting accepted, and the more I see my classmates getting their acceptance letters, the more anxious I feel. But I think what helped was that my parents also had hope. Since I applied, they would ask, "¿Qué te han dicho, mija? every day. It was like a broken record that just kept on repeating. The anxiety of whether I was going to get the opportunity or not consumed me. But it was nice to know that my parents wanted it for me as much as I wanted it for myself. Finally, the day came, and it came at an unexpected time. I look at my phone, and my heart starts beating fast. And when I say fast, I mean like a Ferrari going at 200 miles an hour. My eyes begin to water, and I run directly to my avid teacher, Miss Freeze. She says, "Girl, why are you out of breath? Are you okay?" "I got accepted, Miss Freeze. I got in, and I got the scholarship. I'm going to college." She gets up from her seat and hugs me. Mind you, this woman is like 6'1", so it almost felt like she was carrying me. Like, do y'all see my height? I realized how much this woman cared for me as soon as I saw the tears coming down her face. "Alondra, this is amazing. You just showed the world that hard work will always break through closed doors." "I sure did," I answered. And of course, my parents couldn't be happier. As soon as I told them, they hugged me, and my dad said, "Mi hija ya va a ir a la universidad." It was nice to know that pursuing my dreams would not put them in a money drought. I'm grateful that I chose to try after all. And in the end, they noticed all the hard work I had done. I will forever be grateful for the challenges I faced to get here because they made me, me. I became someone who does not let others bring her down and continues to work hard every day to make her people proud and myself proud, because like, hello. Just like how I was ready for that pass to score in that basketball match, I put myself in the position to be prepared to take the opportunity when it came. And when it came, I scored. 2 years ago, I dreamt of being in a place full of opportunities like college. Today, I am living that dream, and I could not be more proud.